The MK is actually the project of the Russians.
Not Iran.
The Russians. And you may say, but where do you get that from? I'll tell you where I get it from. There's a fellow called Louis Liebenberg. He happened to live in Bronkhorstspruit.
He's been in the news over the past couple of weeks,
yeah. He has confirmed it. That one, he used to be a funder of the MK, and he has confirmed it that Putin took over from him to fund MK. If you think I am talking lies, I'll send you a clip. I've seen him saying it. He thought was speaking in a private, closed, behind-the-scenes room. But the clip has circulated. It has landed on my phone. The guy confirming that Putin funds MK. What does Putin want? Putin is not Father Christmas. He's not going to take Russian money and pump it into a South African project just for generosity. No. It doesn't work that way. There is something that he wants. You see, South Africa historically has been viewed as an asset for foreign powers. For the longest time, it was under the control of the West. So our gold, there was a gold standard in the world. We used to fuel that. South Africa, at some point, was the largest gold producer. But our gold was not stored in South Africa. It was actually in vaults in London. And there was an arrangement between the Americans and the British in terms of keeping the gold in London. So South Africa was an asset for the West for the longest time. When the Soviet Union supported the ANC during the liberation struggle, they had hoped that once the ANC takes over, they would actually snatch South Africa from the Westerners. By the way, if you think this is far-fetched, go and read a book by Marcus Wolf. I've just finished reading it. It's a book that came out in 1997. This chap was the spy chief in East Germany. He actually reveals many things in terms of what the Soviet Union were planning and everything else. The title of the book is A Man Without a Face. You will learn a lot. So Putin hasn't given up the hope that South Africa could be snatched. So South Africa now is actually being, the forces that are fighting for South Africa in the main are three outside South Africa. The Chinese, they want South Africa badly because we have strategic minerals here. The West, even though the West is in tatters now, and the West brings together Western Europe, America, and you can include New Zealand and Australia in that grouping. But that grouping actually is in tatters now. And we can talk about that. But they still, by the way, have huge interest in South Africa. They cannot afford to let this country being snatched by the Russians. And then the third force is Russia, Putin. He wants it badly. So the MK, Putin sees it as an instrument through which he can actually gain control over South Africa. Now, there are fellows who are running around wearing green T-shirts, calling themselves Gwazam Control. They have no clue what they are running around doing. There are forces who are looking at them as idiots who can be used in a strategic game that ultimately involves controlling this beautiful and rich land we call South Africa.